It was muted.
Hey, everybody.
Your
I
first one's
did it.
always kind of weak, so I didn't have it unmuted yet.
I did it good.
Chris and wife are not feeling well. I caught a glimpse of you two and Natalie heading the opposite way from me in the barn, but I was standing in the line, so thought I'd catch you later, but didn't see you again. Hopefully next year. Well, Vivian, we hope so. I'm sorry you missed us. I like to talk to anybody that knows who I am. I was like, hey, I know you. From where?
Yeah.
Early appointment for Heidi. She's going to bed. There's Christy from Dahlonega. I'm skipping through real quick, y'all. Go ahead, Zoe. You can talk about whatever.
Well, I was letting you. Let's
The
catch up.
tomato musketeer. What?
I don't know.
I don't know what a tomato musketeer is. Was she talking about Londa?
I might have to call her the mater, like toe mater.
I guess.
We're reading. Hold on, y'all.
Zoe won't talk while I'm reading.
I'm reading too.
You can't read. Well, read out loud.
They're talking about somebody flying the coop.
It was talking
She
about
made
Tom having to rebuild a coop. There's Farm Girl. Y'all, I don't want to get so far behind. That's why I'm kind of scrolling through now.
It jumped again.
I know, but I can't go back.
Lori's curled up in her comforter and we're in our blankie. We have a blankie in our lap.
Well, it started to cool off a little bit outside, but mostly just cool in here. I'm a roasted mater.
While we were gone this weekend, we left our heat on. And we got home and it was 80 degrees in the house.
Hey, Jennifer and Mr. Jim and Tammy, and Judy. Okay, go ahead. Look, there's Cowboy Short. We just saw him not too long ago. I wonder where.
Sweet parents and mother-in-law.
I wonder where we ran into Cowboy Short.
Everybody saw me start talking. They didn't know why they couldn't hear me.
Yes, we are absolutely are worn out. There's Tara from Minnesota.
Can't you tell?
How's the house going, Zoe?
It's going.
Diane got home at 2:30 a.m. Monday.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. There's Jones Christie. Keep going.
There's Charlotte.
Charlotte, we just saw your post like before we went live. I told Zoe, I said, go find that.
That's so sweet. I'm letting you catch up because what if there's something I want to talk about?
Well, everybody's asking about the house, so you might well go ahead.
So the house, we don't have it yet, and we don't own this one no more, so we are homeless. I think we talked about that last time.
Yeah.
We're still homeless. But we finished all of our part of the paperwork today. All that's left to do is sign on the dotted line. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Cowboy Short said we was ready for another Amish dinner. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
Yeah.
Y'all know that we've been trying to watch what we were eating, and I'm gonna tell you about this dinner. We've been trying to watch very carefully what we were eating, and especially portions. And you don't really have a lot of portion control at an Amish dinner. It just keeps passing stuff by you. And I didn't know how many options were coming.
Oh, Cassie said just
get some. And I said, Cassie, you need to tell me what's coming. She said, no, you just get some of all of it. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to get a little bitty bit of every bit of it. until. And there was all kinds of vegetable sides and
There was
mashed potatoes and
let's go through.
slaw
There
and
was slaw,
mashed
mashed
potatoes,
potatoes and
green
gravy,
beans.
green beans.
Gravy came by me twice because they had pot roast and mashed potatoes. So there was gravy went by twice,
And rolls,
and then fried
fried
chicken,
chicken, and
noodles.
like a butter noodles,
Yeah, and
and
that was bad enough.
homemade apple butter and butter.
But then pies started,
Then they said dessert's coming.
and Zoe said, "Well, you know what? We can just get a little bit, and we'll half it and just try it." Well, this apple pie come out covered in like sugar on the top, and I do not need to do that, Zoe. So I dug out a couple of the apples and tried them. Very good.
Oh man, that was so good.
And then a chocolate pie comes out with meringue on top, and I was like, "Ooh,
We gotta try that too.
need to try by that." So I did.
Yeah, we
Very
did.
good crust on that one. And then, y'all, the damage was done. There was a coconut custard cream something pie
Yeah.
came out of there, and it had a toasted meringue on it. They had took a torch to it, and it tasted like a marshmallow over a campfire.
With
And
some
I did,
coconut.
and I did not just take a bite of it.
It was so good.
I wore that out, and I ate bad all weekend. I did not. One Scott said I lost a lot of weight. Well, I gained a lot back. But let me tell you something. I did not have cheesecake on a stick.
I did not either.
I did not eat cheesecake on a stick. I did while I was emceeing, though, mention it several times.
Well, I had a strategy. I said, all the other kids and everybody, they're going to go ahead and they're going to get their cheesecake early.
HD said, I got fried chicken. I'm going to get to that in just a minute. You just wait.
They, everybody got all their cheesecake on a stick. I said, I'm going to wait because if I get mine with everybody else or before everybody else, all the kids are going to want it because we spent our whole weekend in the midst of kids. And
I gained 5 pounds eating off of the food trucks. Yes. See, Kevin said the coconut pie was the best part.
Oh my gosh.
There was no doubt. It was so good.
So about 3:30 Saturday, I said, I'm going to get my cheesecake because everybody has had theirs. All the Brown's kids and all the Baker's kids had theirs.
Remind me to come back to that comment too. Okay. Y'all, I'm trying not to get too far behind. So I'm reading as we're going, but I've got a couple I'm going to get back to.
So I ordered my little cheesecake. It's the same people that make kettle corn. Mom and Pa's kettle corn, and they'll probably see this, and we just love them so much. And so I got my cheesecake, and the first bite is always the best because it's the tip.
The little corner.
It's the tip of
and
the
it's dipped in chocolate.
It is dipped in chocolate.
So yeah.
So that's the best pieces right there along that edge across the top. Rhett said, Mama, I didn't get one today. Okay, you got one yesterday.
He did. He had one the day before.
He said,
Hey, Catherine. Sorry, I missed you.
He said, but I didn't get one today. And I really wanted one. And I just handed it to him. I said, I guess God said, don't eat cheesecake.
Diana said Amish bake all day.
And I said, I reckon this is my sign because he gave me the eyes. And I gave him what he wanted like I have done all weekend.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I did not get not one bite because if I didn't get that top bite, I wasn't getting a bite. And I didn't.
Wait a minute. I had the barbecue bowl from Linda Sue's food truck on Friday. I bet that was good. So
I know
What?
Kimberly really likes the bowls. I don't
Yeah.
know if it was Linda Sue's, but there's somebody, Kimberly gets their bowls because they're
What?
real good for the gluten
What
free
comment did I tell you to
popcorn.
remind me about? Yes. They asked, did we bring back popcorn? Of course we did.
We brought back 12 minus 1.
I'm not certain. I checked in on this, by the way.
Okay.
I'm not certain that Brooke can have the popcorn that was sent to her on her new diet.
That's correct.
I did ask that question, but I didn't ask Brooke directly. But I sent a text and said, can she have this kettle corn on her new diet? Because you know some got sent to her. And the answer I got was, I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I can.
Okay, so it's good. It can still go. It's okay then. We can still drop it
So
off.
I think there's a movie night involved, and there's probably going to be some kettle corn.
Well, you know the good thing about it. You know the good thing about it though is she freezes it. So
that's right.
Is as she wants a bite or two, she's not having to consume all of it at once. That way, it'll last them a little while.
If I'm on a diet, just excuse yourself from the table. I don't know, just me.
Well, in that situation, that would have not been the right thing to do.
No, not in that, and also we didn't overdo it.
No.
We did something much different than what we've been doing.
Yeah.
But
we did go to this event saying, "Hey, let's be less strict and
that's right,
and enjoy
let's
our
enjoy
time."
it.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, when I got back after all of that and the other stuff I'm gonna talk about. What?
I said it would be not the right thing to do.
Okay. Anyway, after all of that, I got back and I was still basically in the same range. I'd went up 4 pounds. And I was like, well, that'll be gone in the morning.
Yeah, I did too, which that's not bad to have weighed.
Heck no.
That's not bad.
Because that will be gone in the morning because I stayed on water all day today. We had dinner. And then when you sleep, I'll lose like 2 pounds every night. Mm-hmm. So I'm good with that. No, we didn't have a booth, but we wanted to enjoy ourselves, so we did. Mm-hmm. And the first day we went to Savvy's food truck, who was there last year.
First, we had to drive separately.
Yeah, I'm just getting the food real quick because we're going to get back to that story. You know what's coming.
Okay.
And that was just chicken fingers is what I got. Mm-hmm. I ate a few fries, but only about half the chicken fingers because that was a large plate. I ate less than half the burger the second day, so I'm okay with all that.
Yeah, I think we did okay.
But Zoe, and I'm going to let her fill you in, Zoe goes ahead of me. And while I'm driving, because I had to work half a day Thursday, I was planning on working all day, but only ended up working half. And while I'm driving, Zoe goes somewhere without me. Mm-hmm. She's already in Oklahoma before I leave work. Mm-hmm. Zoe's already there, and she's helping vendor check in and all this good stuff. And it's time for them to go eat.
Well, we
don't Charlotte, don't worry. I'm coming back to that too. I'm gonna tell old Natalie. Hey, Lori.
Well, yeah.
Lori, I just got out of the shower and I didn't think about you at all.
She's like, dang it, why did I say something? I know what she's like, oh man, can I delete this comment?
She would punch me in the face.
She would.
Anyway, go ahead.
So a lot of you don't see Jacob is on here right now because Jacob is traveling back home today. He had the best weekend. I know that he did. And a lot of you know Jacob Jones. He's on everybody's lives and he's just a big part of the community for all the channels that you guys watch, like your
He was in people. Brandon's video today already.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And then he was so excited to be able to hang out.
He showed Jacob like when he walked in the cottage. And then he didn't show anybody, any of y'all. You could see Cassie and you could see Lori, but you didn't see you.
So
But I don't let me, her comment too.
And it was
Go
probably
ahead.
in
Did
Kathy's
you go to
video
country cottage?
because it just came out too.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Um
Go ahead.
so anyway, we had I say we, I didn't have anything in it, but I knew about it. Jacob and his mother traveled in and they met us at Country Cottage for dinner. And he is the sweetest fella. And he is exactly what you guys see in the chat. That is Jacob all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he has lots of questions and he's just a good guy. And so we all met with him there and had dinner and
Jones Christie agrees on the country cottage,
oh
by
yeah.
the way.
So we had dinner at Country Cottage while Nick was traveling in. And so he didn't get to enjoy the fried chicken.
My favorite part of country cottage is fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw where the chicken was mentioned.
Uh-huh. I was gonna pull up my picture.
Charlotte said something about the eating fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. You just wait. Kevin said, "Heart of gold."
Yeah. So
No question.
This was
Y'all will see me not in that picture.
I'm not gonna get real close, but that shows you we all had dinner with Jacob. We'll say with Jacob, on Thursday night to allow him some time with his favorite people. And he was really thankful and enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So
I said when I got there Friday morning, Bo Moorhead.
well, let me say this disclaimer.
Okay, go ahead.
We are talking about all the food with you guys because y'all enjoy that for the most part. Because we probably won't discuss all the food on the video because there will be a video.
No, we won't.
And the food is just the fun parts, but we'll hit all the highlights in the
Oh
video.
yeah, we're just having a conversation
this
with y'all.
Stuff that we enjoy of the weekend, other than the actual expo. The people and the food. Hey, Wendy. Hi, Joanne.
When we were getting people in the gate, Bo Moorhead said, "Sure missed some good food last night. Thanks for rubbing it in. I bet Brandon was wearing all that chicken out, wasn't he?" He said that man, he was doing damage. I knew that's what happened.
Yeah.
So I was giving Brandon a little bit of a hard time about it. But thankfully, after the expo, Zoe said, "We're going to hit Country Cottage tonight." And I did get my chicken before we left.
We got to talking. And I was going to say it was probably Egypt and Mackenzie's idea because they always tried to make all our plans for us, right?
Yeah, apparently.
But I think me and Natalie schemed that one up too. We finished our weekend with another dinner together, and it worked out.
I haven't seen you guys in any of the videos, and the Brown family briefly. I wasn't around a lot.
Say we
to be honest,
a good bit.
Brandon and I were both filming vendors when we passed each other one time. You appeared in the live that Cassie did on Facebook, but I didn't really video anybody in particular at the expo. Everybody was so busy, and I didn't talk to channels, go up and.
Last year we tried to talk to each one, but we did not do that. This year we have hit all different highlights of the event.
I left everybody alone because everybody was so busy, and what time you are getting a little bit of video, you're trying to show the expo itself. So, and nobody really came up and asked anything, or I was trying to avoid videos, let everybody get what they needed,
Yeah.
So probably, unless you just see us walk by or something, there probably won't be anything like that I know of. There was lots of pictures, but not videos. And you won't see any of the other channels in our videos. I don't think,
Not
unless
for
you.
the most
Well,
part. The
you'll
only
see
person,
maybe the booths for Brandon and
yeah.
the Walkers,
Hmm.
but that'd
Well,
be
and
about it.
I walked around with Natalie most of the time, so she's probably in and out of
Well,
them.
yeah, she'll be in them, but usually we kind of stop and talk to everybody and tag the channels in the videos, and I just
It was different this
didn't
year.
get to video as much and really just didn't go that direction with the video.
Hmm. Yep.
But we will have one. It's just not going to be a ton. Did you keep Brandon in line? Didn't let him buy too
Hmm.
much. I don't know if he bought anything. He was always busy doing something.
Hmm.
Like I said, I don't think he got to video a ton. His video was a lot of the setup, and I didn't make it through the rest of it yet, so I don't know how much he got. I really don't know. Our heads are on walkers in Temple Seminar, and you walk through. There was something else that Charlotte said. Oh, Charlotte mentioned the lemonade.
Uh-huh.
If I had set up a camera just pointed at the lemonade stand, you would have seen Natalie in it the whole video.
Yeah. She, hey
Hey,
Judy,
Judy.
so yeah, she liked the lemonade all right.
She was completely. I wish she'd get on here.
I think
She
she's
is so addicted to that
I
lemonade.
think she was just
Strawberry.
trying to stay hydrated.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's it. Did Farmer Rhett get his lemonade? Did you see
Oh
him
gosh.
dancing for that lemonade? That's
Oh
how
yeah.
good it is. It is
Lori
really good.
Lori actually sent me that video. She was there. I was
You
working
tell
at the table.
Lori is the one that took the
Yeah.
video because she got that many cups or because the line was just that long.
Both.
Both. She at one point while I was over in the show barn, I was the MC over there after Kevin.
Tony asked if you still got to MC.
Yes, I sure did, and I was tickled about it. But I told Nico, I said, she is back in line. He said, at the drinks. And I was like, yeah, she's out there again.
The lemonade was definitely the hit of the weekend.
Yeah, and Rhett was, I don't know why he was dancing there, but he was really, really excited about his lemonade apparently.
Yeah.
And I felt bad. They had been standing in line so long. Natalie was like, you want one? I was like, no, thank you. And then I had to get Zoe one because the kids had gotten one.
Hmm.
And Zoe was working the gate, the front gate, and they went up, and I get a text from Zoe.
They
It's
were
like
leaving, going back to the room.
I I got a text from Zoe that said my broke kids have a lemonade, or I need one of those lemonades my broke kids have. And I said, well, what does I gave them the money for it? What does my broke wife want? And she said, I don't know what they have. So I went over there, took a picture of the menu, and sent it to her. And then she just said, surprise me. So that didn't help either. One video I've seen said that it was talking about taking about an hour to get through the lemonade
That
line.
I'm not surprised.
There were some that you probably could. I think when they got theirs, they were probably in line about 20-25 minutes.
Hmm.
But yes, the lemonade line was long.
They
And at
sold
the
out both days.
at the end of the day, she had about 10 lemons in a box. And she said, this is all I have for tomorrow. And I said, you're not going to make it. And she said, I've got to go to Tulsa tonight because she didn't have enough lemons.
Hmm.
She had used up 2 days, what she thought she would need for 2 days in a day.
Hmm.
And she's like, I've got to go to Tulsa. I said, well,
It
it's
was
been very
just
popular
the
today.
perfect drink for the hot day.
Yeah.
And it was
It's not
hot.
overly sweet, but
Yeah.
they mix whatever fruit you wanted in it. And she said, I'm out of peaches. I've got a few strawberries. She said, um, what was it? The peaches didn't blend well with her mashing it,
Hmm.
but she was out of them. And she said, I think I might go with blueberries tomorrow. And I don't think they had the blueberry. I think she got more peaches. There's Sarah.
Ah, she said hello earlier.
Well, I missed it. Sarah, where you been? You're like the official employee. You've been fired now because you've been gone forever.
She was on a
That must have been some good stuff, Wendy. It really was because after I tried some of Zoe's, right before we left Friday, we went back and got one. That's when I had the conversation about her being out.
Uh-huh.
But it is, I'm telling you, she puts a lemon up there and mashes it into that cup and a little bit of sugar and some fresh water and mashes everything up in there and then adds in whatever fruit you wanted, strawberries, peaches, or cherries.
Oh.
And she mashed everything up in there. And she said something about the blueberries, and I went back and looked, and I never saw blueberries. Working 4 jobs, my goodness, you busy. But I bet it would be good with blueberries. But I had the strawberry both times I got it, and I don't know how many Zoe had, but it wasn't near as many as Natalie. That dang Natalie. No wonder they sold out. She drank it all.
No.
I
She's
know
gonna have to
they
find her.
sold out of tea pretty early Friday. You didn't have to get lemonade. You could get lemonade, limeade, or tea, and the tea could have stuff mixed in it. And they sold completely out of tea Friday, and then they sold out of tea pretty early Saturday. Oh, Terry's been in the emergency room, still trying to watch. Well, thank you, Terry. I hope you get to feeling better. But Charlotte said the strawberry her favorite. I bet the blueberries in lemonade were good. I need to try that.
Oh no, I'm not a big blueberry.
Ooh, I am. I love blueberry everything.
Hmm.
You don't like blueberries? You ate the blueberries we grew.
Mm-hmm.
I love blueberry everything.
Really?
Yeah.
10 years, didn't know that.
Because you don't ask me very much. Farmers market manager, volunteer coordinator for the animal shelter, kennel staff for an animal shelter, and writing for the local paper.
Wow, you are busy. Well,
Riley's craving lemonade now.
I bet you got
No,
everybody.
Nick does not have fly on his forehead. She gave you the look. That's the only look Zoe gives me. Oh, there was something else. Golly, I can't remember now.
Oh man,
Oh well.
I know what I needed.
What?
I needed my bag of the things that we got, the oopsies.
Oh,
Mackenzie. So anyway, tell them about the house. Give them a house update.
you give them a house update. You was trying, and we had to start reading comments. You talk about house.
The hand me the brown bag that we brought back.
It was a look. I love you, Nick.
Yeah, that was it.
We'll see if Okie will put me on the security payroll. They look. There's security all over that place. People just don't know it. Besides the police,
we put security in our own hands.
there's security everywhere. People have always asked. You look up and you see Rhett and Ransom just run by.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You don't worry about your kids being out." I said, "Do you know how many people are here that know those kids?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you couldn't grab one of those kids if you wanted to.
That would not be the place to try and take a
That
kid.
would not be the place to try it.
Anybody, any of the kids.
And there's one way in and one way out, and I wouldn't advise it. No rain for another 10 days. They should be able to move it in. We hope so. God, we got some paperwork to do and then get it.
Yep, and we're hoping we'll be able to do paperwork Wednesday.
Do we have the name of this place?
Yeah, it should be in there. So
that's not yet.
She said it's on the bag.
It's on the bag.
Urban Dirt Life.
Urban Dirt.
So one of the vendors, everything we got this year was handmade. Urban Dirt Life.
Urban Dirt Life.
So they
and if you go look up something, tell them that you saw Chestnut Hills Cups because we got a surprise coming.
Urban Dirt Life. It even had
Matt,
look,
that's
it's
yours.
stamped. Oh, it's got a sticker on the inside. It says
Matt got
Oklahoma.
a bookmark with bees on it that was in there.
Look at this beautiful cup.
You putting your hand behind it like them girls on TikTok. That is not helping.
I'm trying.
Zoe, that is not affecting it at all.
Anyway.
You know what else you got to do? When you got fingernails and you on TikTok, you got to do this. I don't know
that
why.
Drives me nuts.
It drives me nuts too. Anyway, I hate that.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This one was called an oopsie.
I don't see the problem unless the bottom's crooked.
Is no issue.
The bottom's a little crooked. And that's like, oh, no, it's not. But you think that's it?
I don't know. But whatever it was not exactly like.
You see these little tiny blemishes there and there? I think that might be the oopsie, was these little blemishes on the bottom. Hang on. Let me, the Vanna White of Chestnut Hill. Let me do the TikTok.
Oh yeah, you have to turn your head this way. Anyway, we got this one. It was an oopsie cup. So I got this one for $12.
You know what this one is?
Isn't that beautiful?
Look at the very bottom of the handle. It is slightly off. See it? It is slight. Oh, yeah. That's all I can find wrong with that cup.
I love how that one gets so much bigger. It's so pretty, at the top.
Hang on. Okay. You got to do official presentation.
Y'all, aren't they beautiful? We got this one for $8.
Shelly said that TikTok drives me nuts. My son is cooking me peanut butter cookies.
Well, it's a big cup.
What is this one?
That's the one you let Mackenzie get.
Oh, I didn't even know
it. $8 for this. Isn't that crazy? Like,
I think this one is just a little bit of crooked handle too. You see that right there?
Not, she said the top's oval.
Yeah, it's not real round. Who cares?
I know. So
y'all, these were like $25 and $35 cups, and they got for $8.
This one is purple, like a lavender. Mackenzie wanted that one. We thought that was so cool because these will look so pretty in our new house. But the thing to me is, these, when they're handmade like this, they're never the same anyway. I
don't need it to be perfect.
Right. They're never identical anyway because they're all hand done.
But they called it.
Whoopsie.
I don't know where they told us where they were from. Did they say?
They're from Oklahoma. It's got an Oklahoma sticker on it. Made in Oklahoma.
Okay.
But the name of it is Urban Dirt Life. LYFE, I guess.
Yeah.
But we're working on something with them.
Something.
I can't tell you all yet.
Can't tell you. But they had bowls and all kinds of
pretty.
stuff.
And I did take some video of
There's Robbie.
So that you guys can see some of their stuff because it was so pretty.
Now you get to see the stuff that is not imperfect.
Yes.
But those were really nice. But getting them for $8, I was like, heck yeah.
Yeah. We love those kind of mugs anyway.
Oh yeah. But
hey, hand me the cheese. I want to show them our cheese. I'm not going to try it because my belly is full. So we
were going to. There's Farm to Table show.
Hey. It's in the fridge. We also got homemade cheese.
Well, we can show you that. We were going to try it tonight. We were like, no, not doing it. When I was in the hospital, my 11 to 7 nurse looked just like Zoe. I was on morphine and was sure I was looking at Zoe.
Oh my gosh.
That poor nurse.
And bring me my loaf.
Now, this one I can help you out with.
This is
Moonshine Ridge. No, I'm not going to eat it. Moonshine Ridge is where all this cheese came from. This is sun-dried tomato and basil soft cheese spread.
Yeah.
What that one is, Zoe?
That is everything bagel.
Everything bagel from Moonshine.
These are all made from raw cow's milk and
that's the one I picked
Oklahoma.
out.
Paprika.
It's smoky paprika Gouda.
It's a creamy, slightly sweet Gouda infused with bold, smoky chili flavors with a mild, lingering spice.
Yep.
Show it.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
the back. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
Oh yeah, tap on it, Zoe. You got fingernails.
I don't know what that says. It's not on this one.
If the cheese is sweating.
Oh. And then we got just regular Gouda. It's a distinctive buttery flavor with a slight sweetness.
And it's made with raw cow's milk.
From their farm.
All right, you can put that up, Chance. That's why the Moo Shine Ridge. But the girls working that.
He said Moonshine are the Dexter folks. He had a good talk with them about.
They
did.
sure are.
Did the presentation about Dexter cows.
That was the guy. Well, they both did.
Oh,
but
she worked.
I'm sorry, he actually come back in. But they were gone, remember, while they were doing the Dexter presentation. The girls that were over there were from Pilgrim's Heart.
Yes.
And they're the ones that do the dairy milking.
Okay. Okay, well.
How did I miss the cheese?
You were at the cheese when we bought the cheese. You were actually she was standing with Pharaoh at the goats while we were buying cheese, and she didn't even know we were buying cheese.
Catherine, you cannot milk the steers.
So Linda Sue.
Zoe, say, hey, Aiden, I want a cookie too.
Hey, Aiden, I want a cookie too. So we also got us a loaf of bread. They're
Amish.
not, is it Amish? Were they Amish?
Yep.
Okay. I wanted to say that, but I wasn't quite
That's
sure.
correct.
And that's that town that we went to.
It is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
So we got some Amish cheese.
Because she also had noodles.
The food truck. She did have noodles.
She had
and
the
you
food
said
truck.
That's the noodles we ate last night.
I said, I bet those are the noodles we ate last night. And she looked at me and said, it sure is.
Yes, she did. Anyway.
He said, hey, come get one. Yeah.
So I think that's all we really got.
That's really it. We didn't do a lot of shopping.
And I'm glad everything.
We didn't have a lot of time to.
Okay, here. Thank you.
We didn't have a lot of time to, but we did get to
Everything
go to the vendors.
Was homemade, and that's what I'm proud of.
I have found a new curiosity, though.
What is that?
And you expressed a little bit of curiosity because we went by their booth multiple times.
What's that?
I was the MC for the mushroom cultivation seminar.
Oh, yeah. We got stuff from Miss Diane, too.
We did. But his name is Joel Myers, and he is the owner of Oklahoma Mushroom Company. And he did the presentation, and I was not expecting a whole lot out of Mr. Joel Myers, I'll be honest with you, until he started talking. And he used a ton of scientific words, and I was like, I totally misjudged this guy, because when he talked to me, he was like laid back, cool, kind of guy, and he's talking about mushrooms and morels. I was like, Zoe would love to hunt morels, but Central Alabama it doesn't do it. You can find a few in North Alabama. He says, yeah, you could probably do it in the mountains. And everything we were talking about, he would just say, too funny. And I was like, yeah, this guy. Okay, whatever. No.
Extremely intelligent.
Yeah. Okay, let me tell you about Mr. Joe Myers. He worked in a mushroom research facility in the Carolinas.
Wow.
And he knows all the scientific stuff about mushrooms. And I don't remember about half the words he used. But it was a lot of long scientific words about what it takes to grow mushrooms. And I didn't know they were that complicated. And I was like, oh, crap. Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did learn a lot about it. And I was like, I'm really curious. And he went on to talk about cleaning the stuff out of your garden by growing oyster mushrooms. He said, I've grown oyster mushrooms on a pair of blue jeans. He said that. Just cultivating it and see what materials he said any organic material would work. But he said oyster mushrooms pull all the toxins out of your soil and make them inert.
Hmm.
And they have used oyster mushrooms to like clean up oil spills and stuff like that.
Wow.
And I was fascinated by that. So yeah. Anyway,
That's cool. Did you see that Cassie drank donkey milk?
I did.
We did not see donkey cheese, but I
We did not.
do think there was a booth there that had donkey milk products.
Diane said the shirt with horses was so soft she thought of
It
you.
is extremely soft.
I am from Duncan, Oklahoma, which is in southern Oklahoma. I don't think I saw that one. I don't think I saw Duncan. It may be on the other end as we
Yeah.
come through and went up. Maybe. Charlotte said he is so intelligent. They was that during that session when y'all came in, Charlotte? Dan Rubio, it was a lot more than spores. I mean, there was long Oklahoma donkey dairy, absolutely. Cassie tried some.
At the
Rachel
Amish,
tried some.
they did that at the Amish house.
That's right. I did not try it. I had a mental block on donkeys.
Yeah.
I
think
did.
it's because our donkeys are wild.
Yeah, probably. But
I think their milk would be wild too.
I did look at some information concerning that though, and I listened to it a little bit. Kevin was actually emceeing during that. I think Kevin was emceeing that part. But anyway, I went in there to listen a little bit, and they did it for autoimmune reasons for their daughter, I believe.
That makes sense.
What's the animal surprise for Zoe? What?
There's no animal surprises for me.
Well, I talked about an animal surprise, but
What was it?
I haven't told you yet. And I haven't told them. It's not time.
Oh, I don't know either.
Mammoth donkeys, yes.
Mark said, which donkey did they milk?
Donkey milk talk was Nico. Okay, that was when Nico was doing it. But either way, I went in there and was kind of standing in the back listening. Oh, Kevin was standing back there when I was. Never mind.
That's why you remembered him.
Yeah, he was standing back there. But I did listen to it a little bit, and I mean, there wasn't like a demo or nothing, but there was a lot of good autoimmune.
I could imagine hearing that donkey. Hee-haw.
No. Go on with the house update. I keep seeing that question and I forget to go back to it.
Well, there's not a whole lot of update right now.
There is. There absolutely 100% is. You told a little bit of it about the paperwork, but you got to finish.
Go ahead, because I'm not doing a good update.
Oh, you was fine. Pandas was the disease. Good. I'm glad you reminded me of that. I did see that on there, but
Jen,
I wouldn't have thought
that would not be a good plan for us because Honey is Shadow's mom. And then we would have had to keep her separate anyway, and that's not good for our
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
We would have loved to, but that just wasn't ideal for us in the position we're in right
now. I saw somebody else ask us if we were going to do that.
Yeah, if we were
Hi from Quartzsite, Arizona.
That just wasn't the best plan for right now.
So we did finish all of our paperwork. Everything was submitted Friday, and then they verified everything today. Mm-hmm. It's time to.
I have never bought a house before, and I didn't know it was that hard.
Well, it's a little bit harder than what I remember too. Oh. I think they're a little complicated. Mm-hmm. We moved all evening today after I got off. Zoe had already been moving after she got off. I moved some more stuff when I got off. We both made a couple of trips. And everything is supposed to be getting submitted. Final details were submitted today, like the color of the underpinning and all that good stuff. The driver should be out sometime this week. He was supposed to come last week, didn't make it to check the delivery route. So hopefully we are super close.
But surely the delivery driver it won't be that big of a deal because they deliver across the country. So surely
It's got nothing to do with how far it's getting in there, making sure everything can go in there.
he'll just have to bring a crane and pick it up and put it in.
What type of work does Zoe do? Not a lot. I don't know how to describe what you do.
I design things online on the computer.
Yeah. That would be a good description.
I'm a graphic designer.
State makes them draw up their route and submit. Yeah, I'm sure that's all part of it.
I think that would be technical as a graphic designer.
No, I don't think it's near that.
I didn't say a licensed or certified. I design things for people.
Something like that. He keeps Nick fed and happy and in line.
Well, he ain't always happy, but
Zoe designed our logo. We call it our Zoga.
that's cute.
They have to have date and times in the state paperwork. Well, I wish they would hurry up and tell us what them date and times are. But he's got to make sure that they can make that turn on our dirt road through the gate. So lots of stuff still got to happen. They do have to inspect the pad and all that good stuff. We still got to get the guy from the health department out there for the septic tank. All that's been submitted.
That's in his lap.
All of that's just waiting.
Everything is waiting on somebody else now. So we're
not waiting on us.
We've done all we can do at this point. Now we're just waiting on everybody else's schedule.
I do have to call and talk to a couple of different people about water lines and power tomorrow. Actually hooking everything up and all that.
Yeah.
But I've got a couple of names to contact and get people out there. Those people never get in a hurry. They surely do not.
We might be living without any power or water.
We might be living without a house. Our granddaughter's trying to talk to you right now. Well, what is her name?
That's so sweet.
Oh, I saw HD tag somebody a while ago. Who did you tag, HD? Because it's the same person you were talking to in your comments on Facebook.
She was probably tagging them just tell them we were live.
Maybe. Is it?
I saw that.
Is it Pace Acre?
Pace Farm. Pace Acres Farm.
I don't know.
I'll have to look.
Remember. I think it's like Pace Acre.
Maybe.
I think that's what it said.
Yeah. Pace Acre.
Yes.
You're correct.
They haven't told me what the granddaughter's name is.
It's coming.
All right, you talk. I'm tired.
Kinsley, and she's one. Hey, Kinsley.
Oh, he wanted to meet us. You can stay with me in the shepherd's quarters.
That's what we're going to have to do. We just all going to pile up and...
Yep.
And have some hay, I guess. That's like the pod they're picking up Wednesday. They told me it takes 7 days to get it to Tennessee. They didn't know what to say when I said I used to drive a semi and I'd be happy to plan it for them. We just need it to stay dry until the house fills.
Staying dry is not going to be an issue this week, I don't believe. I think there was one day that had like 30% chance. And that was there. You can have 30% chance every day this time. Shepherd's quarters sound lovely. He's been claiming my shed for quite a while. That was going to be his shepherd quarters. I would guess I would have to get sheep.
Yeah. It's a good incentive.
I asked Rhett what his favorite candy was. He said Coca-Cola gummies. That is true.
He does like Coca-Cola gummies.
He loves the little Coke bottle shaped gummies.
Mm-hmm.
Or for some people on here, pop bottle shape.
Pop bottle. The eggs did survive. So
absolutely. We didn't get our other stuff out.
Yeah, it's over there. I'm looking at it
no,
right now.
I know, but we didn't bring it over here. Chance.
I was just thinking I need to show them my pretty eggs. I'm going to do a video.
Chance.
Bring me very carefully. Hand me the box on the
Oh, God, the
cabinet.
whole box?
Yeah.
Oh,
on
Lord.
the cabinet right there.
When you finally get the house all moved into, are you planning on some more animals in your future?
Yes.
Yes. We plan to expand the animals back out. That's okay. Oh. You got eggs. I got other stuff.
You ain't even been in the box, have you?
Yes, I have.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it all out of the box. So, this is cowboy candy from HD Farms that you see right here on this live. See the HD Farms?
I like their little logo.
Uh-huh. Dump my drink out. And this is pineapple cowboy candy. And this stuff was just to me, not to Zoe.
You were so wrong.
Please keep my cousin in prayer. Cancer is bad, dragging my sister back to Massachusetts tomorrow to see her. We sure will, Lori. And then you got Mullion congestion relief salve made with beef tallow.
Smell it.
It smells like mint.
Smells good.
And your lotion. Mint and your lotion. That's a good combo.
That smells so good.
And this is where Zoe dumps stuff out.
No.
Ha! Watch out.
Push that.
I watch y'all all the time, but watch on my TV. I've learned now how to chat and watch on my phone.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, thank you, Michelle. We're glad you finally got to comment. That way we know you're out there.
Look at the beautiful eggs.
She also brought Zoe some hatching eggs. And they're going in the incubator tomorrow.
Well, I'm trying to let them rest a couple of days before I do it.
They need to go tomorrow.
There's like 2 layers. Look.
Yeah.
There's another layer under there.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful.
Ah.
So beautiful.
What, she finna crack this one?
No, I ain't gonna touch it. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to crack it.
How did Chance's game go?
Chance's team won their game again. So they are still undefeated. And they said that he made a couple of really good catches.
Lord, please don't tip that box ball anymore.
I know. I love the eggs. They are so pretty. And I'm so thankful.
She's making me nervous with that box. Do you know, I did not remember until she told the story on Facebook. I knew that we had a chicken conversation with HD Farm.
Yeah.
But I did not remember the story of why we had that conversation. I just remembered having it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, we talked about chickens, and then we talked a lot about social media and how we did videos and whatnot. And I did not remember how all that happened. And then I was like, oh, well, that's cool. What kind of chicken will
That's
you
what I
be
was about to
hatching?
say.
I have no
Tell
idea.
me, Charla, what these eggs are from so that I can tell.
I
She
fangirl
fangirl
chased
chased
you
you down.
down. Well, the thing was, she was talking about chickens, and I watched them on TikTok
Uh huh.
building coops and stuff,
Uh huh.
which mainly Mark, but I mean, Charlotte puts in the work, but
Yeah.
Mark's a lot of building. He got a lot of projects. She
He
said I
does.
felt sorry for him. I was
Yeah.
like, I just admire his projects
Uh huh.
because the chicken tractor was pretty impressive. I
Mm-hmm.
gotta
I
say,
know. I was bragging about it to um Natalie Friday. I was like, look at this. This is so cool.
my
I just
first
love it.
purchase from my new job is going to be a chicken coop and run, and then baby chicks.
That's so cute. I love it. And then you'll get more. And then you'll get more.
Probably.
They're gonna go play with your granddaughter before
Well,
they put
good
her to
night.
bed.
Oh my.
Blue lace red wine oats. What's BBS? BBS Moran's.
I don't know.
Olive Eggers, cream leg bars, and I don't know what else. I love it.
Greetings from West Kentucky. Love hearing about all the fun and food y'all had over the weekend. Whew. I
Blue black splash.
oh, gonna be a cool looking chicken. I want all Orpingtons to start with.
I
You
love
can
that's a good choice.
Wendy, you cannot go wrong with Orpingtons.
My most
Black
favorite
or buff
my most favorite chicken ever
was
was
a
a
buff Orpington.
uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep. She was the sweetest girl.
And the it's a cross with an Orpington, but black Australorps are one of my favorites. And they are heavy layers, so are buff Orpingtons. You
Mm-hmm.
can't go wrong with those. Please keep Cannon City, Colorado in prayer. We have a fire that is very close to us, 7,300 acres with no containment.
Wow.
They are usually pretty good at getting some containment on those pretty quick, but we will certainly be praying for you and hope they do. Lavender Orpingtons.
We
I
never could
think
get some of those. Every time we would try to order chicks, they
I
would be
think
out.
Brandon had some, I think. Are you going to have your chicken house with names on it? That was my favorite thing about y'all's chickens and their names. We would probably never do that again. We named all of the first batch of chickens we had, the first 10, and we haven't named chickens since then.
Mm-mm.
We just don't even bother with naming them. Plus, we had gotten up to like 70,
Uh-huh.
and then predators hit and
I think I'm gonna try
wiped them
one of
out.
them pineapples in a minute.
I was told I can only get 4, maybe 6. I think I'm gonna add a number in front of them or you will end up doing that, by the way,
Yeah.
if you can get away with it. Thankfully, when I get moved to that farm, ain't nobody gonna tell me how many of nothing I gotta have.
No.
Our wildfires are finally under control. That's good, and there was still a lot of smoke around Arkansas and Oklahoma. He'll never know.
Well, I know we talked a lot about all the things we got, but we like to share that with you guys.
Yeah, especially since that's not gonna be in the video.
Mm-mm. We don't. Those things are not things people always enjoy in the video. So thanks for listening to us ramble. You can name them all to say Helen and Hector.
Besides shepherding, I'm an excellent chicken neighbor. Uh-oh.
He is, I think he might be asleep.
Hello, my lovely Zoe and Nick. Where's my little man, Rhett?
The boys are, well, they are on spring break this week. So they staying up late and going to bed whenever they feel like it right now. I let them stay up late last night and it was 10 o'clock.
I think the mugs were lovely. Let me go ahead and tell you that you ramble. Let me go ahead and tell you. Rhett will say, I'm going to stay up all night. About 9:30 is all he's going to make it.
He has had the very best weekend with his friends.
Knock out.
Him and Sahara have just lived their best 7-year-old life this weekend.
They did.
They have.
And you and Natalie are just as bad.
We are. We are.
And finally, when we got back Saturday night, y'all, one of my favorite parts.
Does HD Farms have YouTube channel?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we were having the conversation about. Was she was trying to get up and going on YouTube.
Yeah, I know they're real big on the short farm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, HD Farm. Let me see. Wait a minute. Charla, correct me. I know they have Facebook.
Do they not have YouTube?
I'm looking.
Charla.
These are not them.
But they still have one. Or I would have swore they did.
No, I think they might just be on the Facebook and
it can't be
TikTok and.
Where'd she go? It can't be.
I don't name my chickens or roosters if they are aggressive. They're named Stewie.
Yes, YouTube. I told you.
I'm terrible on YouTube.
But they still have YouTube.
Good. It's right there at HD-Farms. It shows it right there on their little thing. Okay.
But why was it not pulling up when you searched it?
I don't know. Anyway, they do.
I knew they did.
Why? We're both looking.
No.
Oh, there it is. I put HD-Farms. There it is. That's them.
Well, there you go.
You'll see a lot more of it on Facebook and all.
All right. Ready? See, John Creasy said, I'm subscribed. Yes, they do.
Good.
We need to wrap up. We're over time already. We've been rambling about food and whatnot. And
sharing all of our stuff.
I know. And I got to try to get the video out. People was asking, do you have a video? Yeah, we have one. It's going to be mixed with us getting back home.
But you blocked me after this weekend, didn't you?
No. All right, Zoe.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Well, I hope on not the Expo video, but the next one we will have big house updates.
Golly, I sure hope so.
And if not, we do have a fun video.
We do.
That only happens once in a blue moon for us.
What's that? Oh, well, that's what I thought you was talking about, but it happens for me all the time. Oh, I didn't get to tell them about my favorite part. I got to tell them real quick.
Okay, tell them. Hurry.
The kids dropping off. The kids lived their best life, and you and Natalie stayed all weekend, and I finally got some peace Saturday night. When we got back, no, it was not. It was Saturday night. Y'all left Friday night, remember?
You got some peace then, too.
No. Well, yeah, because you took the kids to get ice cream after we got back. But I was on laundry duty, so I don't call that peace. When we got back, me and Nico sat on a bench in front of the hotel and just sat there.
In the quiet.
All the kids and wives went upstairs to take showers, and we just sat there on a bench in front of the hotel. I was like, that's the best part of the whole weekend. Okay, now hush.
Wendy said the cookies are ready.
All right, Zoe.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see y'all next weekend. Hopefully, we'll have you Okie video and another fun video.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.